What is good, my Nintendorks? It has been a minute. I haven't made a video in quite a while. I've been very busy. As those of you who follow me on Instagram have seen, I've been making tons of Joy-Con as quickly as I can. I've kind of strayed from amiibo a little bit. Because of that, I've redesigned my logo, thanks to Matthew Robinson on Instagram. I have also gone through some changes on my Etsy shop. I am now the Art Bubo. That is me. Granted, I am still Mr. Space Heater. Just a couple different names going on. I don't really go by Nintendork Corner or anything like that anymore. We've just kind of strayed into new territory because I am broadening my horizons. I'm excited. Anyways, I want to make this a quick video, as quick as possible. I have a little bit to cover, but let's try and breeze through it. Main focus why I'm here is I'm reviewing a new product from a brand new company that is making accessories currently for Nintendo Switch and potentially for other gaming systems as well. So I want to get to that as well as a giveaway. Stay tuned. A couple things for starters. I just want to let you know I do plan on making more videos. I would love to. I can't guarantee that I will frequently or consistently, but it is definitely my goal. I want to do Joy-Con, I want to do giveaways, I want to do just more content in general, maybe potentially vlogs, podcasts, things of that nature of just me. I'm an argumentative person. I would like to take that and make something positive out of that. That would also encourage the community to join in and discuss and just, you know, boost all of our egos. I mean, why not? Let's get the plug out of the way. Have you seen my Melting Sun Joy-Con? Oh, look at that reflection. Oh, it's beautiful. There is no good way to do this. But these are one of a kind. What I've done is I've strayed from making the typical, I don't know, franchise Joy-Con where you've got like one color, couple colors, as well as like logos to represent what it is. I will be doing a couple franchise from here on out. I am actually currently devising my collection of custom works into different sets. So there's like an artist set, there is a franchise series, there is a stylized franchise series. Like, I will explain further on Instagram, so stay tuned for that as well. That'll just help me categorize everything that I plan on making and have made. Me and Cptn Alex have joined up to make a duo called the Space Captain Alliance. It's terrible, and by that I mean it's terribly good. So just stay tuned for that. We have decided, based on public voting, that we will be doing a Mario Galaxy set of Joy-Con, as well as an Animal Crossing set of Joy-Con. I will do one from one set, he will do one from one set, vice versa. That way we create something together in two sets, and we will be raffling them off when we do finally reveal them as they get completed. Please give us time. We don't really have a set date on when they will be done. We are both incredibly busy person. He's a pilot, hello. Works a lot, and I work a lot too. That's actually why a lot of my own personal works have kind of diminished. I am working close to 46 to 52 hours a week now. I have my children to take care of, a family. I recently got engaged. Woo! So there's a lot going on that I have to deal with outside of my own personal artistry. Plus I make music, plus I do photography, plus I do all sorts of other things that it's hard to juggle all this. So I do really appreciate everyone's support and sticking around and waiting to see what I've got coming up next. This is definitely probably my favorite thing to do next to these videos and making videos in general. So, hopefully here's to a bright future coming up. Now, there is a newcomer company called GearSleeve that you can find on both Instagram as well as on Amazon. And on Amazon they do sell currently a Nintendo Switch case for travel. It is $9.99, so it's an excellent price right now on sale. And it's pretty nice looking. I was very intrigued. They wanted me to do a review. Why not? I'm totally down for this. They sent me some to go ahead and take a look at. So here I am today reviewing this for you, doing an unboxing and walking you through what you would get if you wanted to make this purchase. So, without any further ado, let's get started. First of all, what I want to start with, honestly, other than their box, is a little bit of a comparison here. Let's take a look. This is the standard I've become used to. This is the case that I always use. I was one of the ones lucky enough to get the Breath of the Wild Special Edition. So I got the sweet carrying case that, you know, is the Sheikah Slate. Big fan. However, I do most of my playing at work. I actually don't play at home a whole lot. I love playing on the TV. That is, in my opinion, the best experience for the Nintendo Switch. But I'm never really here, and when I am here, I'm working on this stuff. So what I normally end up doing is I actually play at work on my lunch break a lot, but I work in a warehouse. I actually work in the paint and dye section. Go figure, right? The other day I actually spilled ink all over all of my belongings because one of the machines broke down and shot ink everywhere. It was crazy. So it was definitely a scene out of Splatoon, no joke. My lunch bag is just covered. I wish I had it with me. But that kind of made me thinking like, holy crap, thank goodness my Sheikah Slate, you know, case wasn't with me that day. I actually have that big black case that holds your dock, your controllers, and your cables and everything like that for TV. I was using that one that day. So I got a little covered, but that's not a big deal. But my Sheikah Slate case is totally a collectible in my opinion. So it would kind of suck to get that messed up, too dirty, or just damaged in general. So to have something else that would work for me would be sweet. Plus, the Sheikah Slate case is a little bulky in my opinion. Like out of all the cases you can buy on the market, it is on the bulkier side. So let's take a look at what GearSleeve has to offer in comparison. First of all, this is the box. Very much confidence. I like the sleek design. They have their name, of course, the 1-year warranty, which definitely makes you have to be a little more confident in yourself on your purchase. As well as, of course, it's got your features here at the bottom of the 20 slots, the 360 protection, as well as that screen scratch protection, which is excellent. It also says on the back that every GearSleeve product uses carefully selected, high-quality, environmentally safe materials, no exceptions, which is awesome because that lets you know, like, this is a go green kind of situation. You're not getting something that's made that's just going to make things worse. I'm a big go green fan. You know, help the planet. There is literally no wrong in that statement. I like this. Good design. Before we even get to the case, it comes with a set of skins, which is really neat. These are actually Galaxy-style skins, which is slick. I am not a skins guy myself. I'm a customizer, so I think we all know how that goes. I've also heard, you know, ever since the beginning that skins can damage controllers. I don't know if these skins do that. I haven't had a chance to try. I do plan on getting a set of some shells to go ahead and work on. But as of right now, I don't have anything extra. Everything is going to customization. So I cannot see what it looks like at the moment, but I hope to get to that soon. But these are a nice little bonus. They're free and included with your case. So, something to look forward to. Now, to the good stuff. The case itself. Now, this guy is super sleek. That is the first thing I noticed, and I'm a big fan. Like I was saying earlier, the Sheikah Slate case is a little bulky in my opinion. So this coming out super sleek like this in perfect size is awesome. You notice that it's got the protrusions on the back for your ZL and ZR buttons, which is a nice feature. It lets you know it's going to fit nice and snug on the inside. It is fit to form. Big fan of that too. And it's also a semi-hard case. Like, it's not hard plastic. It's got a little bit of give, but it is not soft by any means, which definitely lets you know it's offering the best protection possible. The one thing I do notice is there is no handle, which at first is kind of a letdown, but you open this guy up, and the first thing you're going to notice, besides this handy-dandy little sheet, which I promise we will get to, is a wrist strap. This little guy has a little clip on the end of it that you can go ahead and take and clip to the outside of your case. There's a little metal tab. Take this guy, it's nice and snug. It is very hard to manipulate in my opinion, but that is a good thing because once it is attached, you know that it is not going to be easy to take off, which definitely gives you, again, that confidence in the product that you are buying, and especially this being something that's made for protection and safety. That's awesome. So that is a really nice feature. So that instantly takes away my fear of, oh my gosh, there's no handle on this thing. You at least have the wrist strap. Other nice thing, if you wish, I know the Switch can be a little weighted, but like you could always tie this around like a notch on your jeans or pants, etc., and have it hang there too. It's just, there's tons of things you can do with the wrist strap as opposed to an actual handle. And you won't be carrying it like a purse like I do with my Sheikah Slate everywhere. Not that that's a problem. I'm just saying, some people might see that as a perk. So, on the inside, my favorite feature about this whole thing, to be honest with you, are these elastic straps. So, you can get your Switch in here, and these are going to hold it down. I even have my Switch here, of course, a little smudged up, but go figure. You go ahead and slide that guy in there, get the straps around it. Oh, let me get the other one. Da-da-da-da. Awesome. So now it's all strapped in. Nice thing about that, if it falls, if it goes anywhere, if you forget to zip it up because I am a clumsy human being, it is not going to fall out. That is sweet. The Sheikah Slate case has that one big fold over the middle, but even though it's Velcro and you can trust the Velcro, it is not super snug unless you make it that tight. Velcro over time does wear off though. Granted, so does elastic, but I have a feeling this is going to stay a lot more secure over time than the Velcro will, to be honest with you. So that is just a nice feature. Now, I will not lie, getting out is a bit of a pain, but you're trading convenience for protection, so I guess at the end of the day, like, that's really not a bad thing. So I'm going to go ahead and take that guy right back out there. Then we have our two flaps up here. These have all your game slots. There are 20 total, which is awesome. I don't have 20 games yet. I have 9, maybe? I'm pretty sure it's 9. Physical games. So, I mean, that's awesome because now I know I have tons of space remaining for the rest of my collection that I plan on building up. And it'll be a while before I start having to make those dreadful decisions of what am I switching out of this case that I don't really play that often anymore. So that's pretty nice. They're a little loose, but they're not so loose that your games are going to fall out. They're just loose to the sense where you're not going to have a hard time sticking them in. Because that is always kind of a pain for me. Like, you can take them out and that's great, they're secure, but like getting them back in, I don't want to have to use 2 fingers and like fudge with it and totally take forever just getting it to fit in there correctly. So I mean, it's actually a pretty nice design. And the last thing we got going on in this case is we got the zipper in the back. That is for your extra storage. I'm sure the first thing you thought of that I thought of is those wrist strap accessories for your Joy-Con. Those would fit in here perfectly. You might even be able to get a couple sets if necessary. But again, I mean, this is your travel case that you're using simply for handheld mode. So really, there really should be no reason you need anything outside of the wrist straps, which is why there's really not a whole lot of space going on in there. Or maybe your SD cards, other things of that nature. I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. But, you know, it's just nice to have that storage going on. So it's pretty much the size that it needs to be. Overall, I am a big fan of this case. I can definitely tell you right now it is the case I'm going to start taking to work. I usually shove my case in between my seat and my center console of my car. The Sheikah Slate's a little thick. I think this is going to fit so perfect, like it's not even funny. So I'm looking forward to the fact that this is definitely going to make my travel conveniences way better. I'm a big fan. Now I did promise we get to this little sheet. This thing is a sweet little bonus included with it. Alright, this is excellent for younger audiences and people just getting a Nintendo Switch. And I say that because it is 10 Nintendo Switch tricks that you probably didn't know. There's a bunch of fun little facts on here, stuff that I already knew. There's a couple I didn't know, to be honest with you. Like you can wake up the Switch with different buttons for different sounds, which is pretty neat. How come I hadn't figured that out yet? I always press the A button, so I mean, I'm lazy. That's pretty neat. Hats off to that. Good job, GearSleeve. I really hope to see more products from you guys. And with that, I want to announce that me and GearSleeve are teaming up. We are going to give away one of these for free on Instagram. I will be making that post and putting it up immediately after this video is published. What you have to do is just go to my Instagram, find the post, go ahead, repost it. Make sure you're following myself at Mr. Space Heater, and you are also following GearSleeve at GearSleeve. After you followed us and you repost, be sure to tag some friends, let everybody know this is going on. And then after about 72 hours, we will go ahead and we will draw a winner that will win one of these cases for themselves. So that is pretty exciting. It is definitely worthwhile. Alright, well, I think that's everything I have for you today. I told you I wanted to make this nice and quick. So really, I appreciate you watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do have more content coming out, including Joy-Cons, giveaways, vlogs, etc. I would like to start an argumentative podcast about debating different things from the Nintendo universe, so please stay tuned for that as well. I hope I can push that out soon. Also, be sure to follow me at Instagram. That's at Mr. Space Heater, all one word, even if you don't want to enter that giveaway. Also, be sure to follow at GearSleeve. Keep an eye on any gaming stuff that they have coming out in the near future. That way you can stay updated. They have really great price tags for really great products, so you know, definitely worth it. Also, be sure to keep an eye on me and Cptn Alex making our dual Joy-Con raffle giveaway of Animal Crossing and Super Mario Galaxy. Be sure to give him a follow too. That's at Cptn Alex, Cptn_Alex. Why I explain that, I don't know, because it will be right up here on the screen. Outside of that, I think that's everything I have for you. So, you know, keep loving each other, keep the peace. This is Mr. Space Heater, switching out.